Welcome back to Droffats TV, your home for championship boxing. But let's go to the super welterweight division. 154 pounds. We got the IBF world title. It heads to northeast of England on January 31st at the Altalita Arena in Newcastle. Will host a high stakes crossroads fight between undefeated Wrecking Ball and skilled Olympian looking for redemption. We got Bakhram. He's 23-0, 17 KOs, arrives in England looking to cement his status as a dominant force at 154 pounds. He's coming off a massive career best performance, a third round technical knockout of Tim Tszyu in October 2024. He put belt to ass on Tim Tszyu. The fight wasn't close, but despite his dominance, he's been relatively inactive with this bout, making his return after more than a year out of the ring. Egis Kleeman can't get this guy a fight, but nonetheless, he's fighting in 2 weeks. Bakhram, he holds significant power advantage with the 74% knockout ratio and a 2-inch height advantage over the challenger. For Josh Kelly, man, he's 17-1-1, 9 KOs. This is the moment he has worked for since he was an amateur. And since the days of being a British Olympian. Kelly enters this mandatory title shot on a 5-fight winning streak, most recently scoring a first-round knockout over Flavius Bia in June 2025. I'll be honest, I didn't see that fight in real time, didn't see the highlights. Flavius, not too familiar with the guy. He did look like a tomato can. Maybe he wasn't. I don't know. Maybe you guys could school me to Flavius Bia. But Kelly, he put belt to ass, took care of business. This homecoming bout in Newcastle represents his chance to capture a world title in front of his home fans, while he lacks the raw power of the champion Bakhram. Kelly, he's more active, having fought as recently as 7 months ago compared to Bakhram's 15-month layoff. But what does Steve Kim say? Activity matters. The key to this fight will be whether Bakhram's layoff has dulled his timing or if his natural size and power will be too much for the slicker Kelly to handle over 12 rounds. The way I see this fight, Bakhram will be trying to walk down, Josh Kelly. Kelly's more the slicker fighter, doesn't have the power, but to me, he's the better pure boxer, better defense, better footwork, quicker hands, better counter puncher. You're going to see him up against the ropes a lot, trying to set traps for Bakhram. And check this out. You guys want to say Bakhram's the boogeyman of the division. I don't agree with that shit. Because if you watch his fight against Jack Calclay was winning that fight until he wasn't. Meaning he was winning up until the 11th round before Bakhram, caught that timing. And then, just put belt to ass on Jack Calclay, ending the fight. The ref stopped. I think it was either in the 11th round or the 12th round. But he was losing that fight, people. And Josh Kelly, he's not going for that bullshit. You're going to see him on the back foot, counter punching. He's going to do effective clinching. And yes, clinching is a skill, motherfucker. I know you guys say it's holding, it's illegal. No, it's not. Clinching is a skill in boxing. But to me, this is how I see this fight going. Kelly's going to be, moving, counter punching, timing. He just has the better hand speed. I do think Bakhram is way overrated, especially coming off a 15-month layoff. This is the perfect opportunity for Josh Kelly to pull the upset and become the new 154-pound IBF world champion. Remember, people, this fight will be streamed globally on the Zone. The ring walks are expected at 5 p.m. or 5:30 p.m. Eastern stateside. After this fight, I think here's my prediction. You're either gonna see Boots fight Kelly or Boots go after the winner out of Zayas and Barau. Either way, both Boots and Kelly are on the same side of the street with Matchroom, so maybe it's an easier fight to make. But this is just how I see the boxing world. If you think you know so much about boxing, Leave your comment down below. I'm hoping you disagree with me. Put down the bag of Doritos for 1 second. Put down the Heineken and smash the like button and subscribe to Droffats TV.